How would you feel afterwards? It is a question that doesn't really pose the mind to many people. When that question is asked, for example, to me, I wouldn't know the answer. I wouldn't know. And the reason why I wouldn't know is because I didn't want to. I didn't want to know the outcome of it because I, in a way, already knew it. For example, if I were to hang out with a sweet young lady, beautiful, smart, kind, young loving lady, and the day would go by and I would have a fun and jolly time with her, it would be great. There would be something or something said which would determine for myself that she doesn't like me that way. She doesn't like me that way, which is fine, which is human, which is accepting. And something underlying that I wouldn't accept was the fact that I was undeserving of love. So when I ask myself, how would it feel afterwards? It would feel like sadness, knowing that when people would get close to me and I would sort of tend to have an attraction to that person, and that person would leave me or not love me, that would show myself that love isn't for me. And from that, I would indulge in things to dismiss that sort of feeling. I would not try to recognize it. I would try to avoid it by being overcome by lust, being overcome by any sort of dopamine, being overcome by justifying yourself to others, to show others that you're so likable, that you're so lovable, that you're so great and cool and fun and kind. But what for? Is it because you want to show them, or is it because you yourself don't feel that way about yourself? You want to justify it for you. You want it to mean something because it has no meaning for you. The feeling afterwards is nothing to you. You feel nothing afterwards. And accepting that takes time, but it shows you so much more than what you could be. Nowadays, when I sort of strike to see a lady, I wouldn't be overcome by the desire of wanting her, wanting to be intimate with her, because that is a fixation that is not honest. It's derived from my sense of wanting love. But you shouldn't want love. It should already be there. It shouldn't be a desire to cope. And that is something that I'm glad I found out recently, because if I wouldn't, I would have kept on lying to myself over and over again and showing myself a perception that feels good to me but isn't good to me. And there's a great difference in knowing that, because some things may feel good, but are they good for you? each and every one of us may struggle with a sort of addiction, a sort of temptation, a sort of urge. And I've had the unlucky experience of having to deal with it as well. But what sort of shaped a different outcome for me was laying in that urge for as long as I could and realizing how much of my mind is being controlled by this, how much sort of stimuli is sent to my head that wishes for me to just keep being there, keep being in that state of mind, because once I'm outside of it, I'm left to deal with all that is unanswered, all that you wish to keep out, that you wish not to hold any truth to. And I'm grateful enough to have talked about it. I'm grateful enough to have relived that experience over and over and over again in order to realize there are two differences. One is overcome by lust, and the other is overcome by the want to express yourself, to let go of this. It's a polar opposite sort of feeling that is fighting against each other, which is creating a nuance. But I would want to break the nuance and fly as a bird. And I'm glad that I did, because I do not think I would want to go back to that life. Because that wasn't life, that wasn't living, that wasn't me, that was predetermined, it was premeditated. I was following, I was chasing, I was wanting that which was always in my hands. I always had me. And that would have been enough. It would have been enough to care for myself, to love myself enough. But in this day and age, we sort of linger around, and we come to find out that we're alone. And being in that lonesome state can do grave things to the mind. And it affected me in ways where I would want so much more than myself, which should never ever be the case. You should never put anything above yourself, not even a feeling. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who controls the feeling. You're the one who can have control. I speak this out because it's true to me, it's honest to me. And that honesty brings me far, because it shows me not to lie to myself, and it shows me that within truth there is growth. So maybe for now I will tend to ask myself afterwards how I feel, how I would feel. Because if the question is I do not know, then that is okay.